Hey guys, it's Chris from Steeda, and today we're going to go over this project vehicle, a modified 2013 GT with a bunch of Steeda goodies. Starting at the top, this was actually Dario's daily driver back in 2013 when we first got the car. So obviously it has the Steeda windshield decal, the hood decal, sidewinder decals on the side. It's got the full Steeda graphics package, not to mention the rear spoiler on the back, which is race red painted to match as well. So moving to the front of the vehicle, you'll see the Morimoto XB LED headlights. We actually already have an installation video and review up on our channel, so be sure to check that out. And as well as the Laguna Seca splitter up front with the splitter rods, giving that nice aggressive look, and on top of that, adding some additional downforce on the front of the vehicle as well. So let's pop the hood. I want to show you under there. Love this car, and this is why. Vortech V3 Supercharger. Right out of the box, this thing makes some really good power. Most of it's up top, as you'll see, with a front mount supercharger like this. It's a ton of fun to drive. On top of that, you'll see the double bar Steeda strut tower brace. We actually use this vehicle for some R&D as well. Another fun fact, we actually took the Steeda cold air intake from this body style Mustang and the billet mass airflow housing and revised it to fit alongside the Vortech V3 Supercharger. You can find that on our site as well. First up, you see our Steeda 20-inch Spider wheels in black, wrapped in Nitto Invo tires, as well as Tokiko D-Spec shocks all the way around, with our camber plates up top to dial in that camber, and our Steeda 14-inch brake kit as well. We also have the Steeda stainless steel brake lines, as well as the clutch line in this vehicle as well. I'm actually a big fan of these brakes. They hold up pretty well in comparison to a GT Performance package car out of the S550s with those big 6-piston brakes, but with an inch less diameter on this S197, they really can handle some abuse. Moving on to the rear, I'm a big fan of this tire fitment. It's a 315/35 on a 20-inch wheel. Definitely fills out that wheel well, especially on an S197 where they do sit a little bit higher than the S550s. And on top of that, we also have our rear disc brake kit for the S197s as well, that we use this car as well as our other S197 project cars to prototype that kit together so we can deliver it to you, the customer. And don't want to forget about the rear suspension, putting all that power to the ground. We have the rear sway bar, front sway bar as well, as the lower control arms, upper control arm, and the adjustable panhard bar to keep everything in check when you lower the vehicle. Moving on the rear, like I said earlier, that pre-painted Steeda wing looks great with the black winglets as well. The Morimoto XB LED taillights with that S550 Euro style look definitely just ties everything together and brings that rear end to 2020, or 2021 rather. And on top of that, you'll see the Morimoto XB LED license plate lights and our Steeda Axleback exhaust. And getting inside, it's your typical 2013-14 interior. Added the Steeda decal there. This particular car actually has a nav, which is nice. And on top of that, we have the Steeda shift knob, along with the tri-ax shifter, and the Steeda door sill plates as well. Just really ties everything together. Doesn't take too much away from the factory, but it just has a great overall feel. Now this particular project car is a little bit different. The number 20 yellow car, for example, or the EcoBoost, those are very race-oriented project cars we have here at Steeda. Now this car, it's a street car. It's a great cruiser, drives real nice, has the power when you want it, it's comfortable, it brakes well. I would call it a street performance build, whereas those other cars, we put the parts on them, we beat the crap out of those cars, so we make sure those parts are great for you as the end user, whether you take them out on the street, autocross, road course, drag strip, you name it. So if you have an S197 and you're looking for a build to kind of model your car after, and something that is great for canyon carving or back roads on the weekends, the occasional autocross or drag strip, but is a real comfortable cruiser on the street, this is it. Check out that link in the top right-hand corner if you want to see the full build list, photos, and other videos that this car has been featured in. And on top of that, comment below. Let us know what you want to see next on this build. Like and subscribe if you want to see more cool Ford and Mustang content. And don't forget the most important thing, speed matters.